Are you ready?
Irashaimase! It is me, your host, Andrew Salazar, The Art of Comics, where we talk about comic books, graphic novels, magazines, illustrations, things like that. And today, a little slight detour. Now, if you look at the Venn diagram of comic book fans, video games, manga or anime, pro wrestling, there's all these little like nerd spheres, okay? And there is a bit of overlap between comic book nerdom and role-playing game nerdom. And that's the little sliver, okay? Not to be grotesque, but that's the sliver that we're going to look at today. Dragon, you know this. You saw the title. You know what this is. Dragon Magazine. So the people who are clicked it, they know what they're in for. Those of you who, I'm not even talking to the people who didn't click it. So they're like, Dragon Magazine, what's that? Look, dude. Dragon Magazine. You know what this is. This is a magazine published, I think it started in maybe even the late 70s. And I think it was published by TSR. Yeah, TSR, dude. So the company who created Dungeons and Dragons, okay, created this magazine as like a additional, promotional vehicle, but also just on the hobby of role-playing games, which are now people are calling tabletop games or tabletop role-playing games because of all the video games. Okay, so I bought a stack of these. I bought them on eBay. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons again. I know I'm a freaking nerd. I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons again, and I have been jonesing for this kind of stuff. I had these old magazines as a kid, as a youngin', and so I bought these, and I thought, you know what, let's just see if any of you guys would want me to cover this. So, based on views, okay, and likes and comments, those three metrics, I'm going to know, do I want to share more of these videos, or is this like dead in the water, just ignore it, okay? I don't want you guys or the algorithm to get mad at me. But let's cover Dragon Magazine. Let's take a look, see what's up, see what's in here. There's cool art. I mean, that's partly it. It's not just like text. There's art and visuals, and so that's really what we're going to focus on. But we'll talk about the articles too. Okay, let's do it. Okay, everybody, let's check out Dragon Magazine, number 192. This was made, hopefully the glare won't be too bad for you guys on this. This glossy, sometimes the glossy paper gets glary. This is, let's just take a look at this. When was this made? 92, this is 93, April 93. And kind of serviceable art here. A lot of times they have this really nice illustration stuff, and unfortunately this is not one of those issues, but it's not bad. And we'll take a look here of what's going on. Some ads. I don't know what these Dungeon Master decks were. I think it might have just been a deck of cards that instead of like looking through the tables and then DMG, you can just like, shuffle a card and go, here's your item. That's kind of a cool idea. I mean, it might be nice. I don't know. I don't mind looking up stuff in a book. Publisher James Ward. Do we recognize any of these names? Not really. I don't know any of these people. No one. Yeah, who is this? Tom Baxa. What's that? Huh. It looks a little bit of like Barry Windsor Smith, don't you think? Maybe? Or no? Am I crazy? I think I'm crazy. Letters column, a little editorial. What is this? Mage, the definitive game of magic. Ooh, what is this? Oh, Vampire the Masquerade. White. So it's White Wolf. Interesting. Not related to the comic, I'm assuming. I think you'll get a subscription to it. That issue looks familiar. The Worst Is Yet to Come by Scott Rosema. That's kind of fun. A Dozen Don'ts for Comedy Role-Playing Fun. Bean Counting. Oh, they mentioned GURPS. So Jackson Games, Steve Jackson's GURPS system. Wow, is that old? And Ice Champions. I didn't know there was. I didn't know GURPS has been around since, I guess since the 90s. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually doesn't sound too crazy. Here's some fun art. Rules, slavery. Yeah, when you're talking about comedy, don't worry about too much about the rules. Now, they mentioned a game called Tomb. Ooh, BattleTech, dude. Fastest BattleTech was my favorite games. It was D&D, BattleTech, and then it was like DC Heroes. Fourth would be Marvel. Fifth would be like Star Frontiers, which we rarely ever played. Favoritism, goal orientation, conversational equality, stinginess, fairness, overuse. It's kind of fun when you're doing a comedy game, like what to kind of like think about. Oh, snap. Okay, I had one. Now this game, these were hard. Palladium Books, the gaming system was so hard, but Rifts was big. Robotech, I had Robotech, but we only played like once. Ninja Turtles, right? Yeah, Yeah, Ninja Turtles was also this Palladium. Yeah, they had the superhero version, but I had Robotech. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Those were the two. Dude, I totally would rebuy those books, man, without a doubt. Call for Events. That's kind of fun. That's a Gen Con. I've never been to Gen Con. I've always wanted to go. But it's far. I mean, that's like a trip. That's like I got to fly there. I got to get housing there. It's like I got to convince my family that it's worth the cost. So that's hard to do. These are cool. I like these are fun illustrations though. Who did the art? Does it mention who does the art on this? I like the art. These are cool. I like that one especially. All fun songs. Yeah, cool drawings. Weapons of Mass Destruction on sale. A selection of devastating devices for use of your Spelljammer. Now, Spelljammer was another like universe of D&D. They have like different like not genres, but just like we'll think of it as like universes or worlds, and they all have a different like spin. They have like an Oriental Adventures one, kind of more traditional high fantasy one, different ones. And Spelljammer was one too. And I never played it, but I think it was more like space Odyssey stuff. So it's like spacey. There's magic. I mean, there's magic, but it's like kind of a space sci-fi mix thing. But that would be fun too to like just read and check out. And another Riffs commercial here, ad. That's nice. This is cool too. This is really nice. It's really well done. Draconis Cybernectica. Artwork by Jean-Paul Lona. This looks familiar. This looks like a Ghost in the Shell type of thing, right? What is this? Huh. Oh, so this is a miniature game. Definitive Fast Play, mass combat system for miniatures. Huh. See, that's the other thing is back then they had miniatures. You would buy like a system. So you'd buy like a booklet that told you how to play these miniature games. And then you would buy, miniatures separately in some other way. And Shadows of the Borderland. I don't know what this is either. RuneQuest. Now, I have heard of RuneQuest. Yeah, RuneQuest was another type of role-playing game. A little different than D&D. There was a lot of... Dungeons & Dragons is like the one we all talk about. It's like the Marvel or DC. But then there was all these other fantasy role-playing games out there too. We mentioned GURPS, Palladium, RuneQuest, all these different things that were also... had different like rule sets, different ways to build characters and tell stories, but also told in these like fantasy worlds. Shadow World. Here's another British. Yeah, and the Brits there was a lot of British stuff happening too in role-playing games. I don't know how all that worked because Chainmail, which was the precursor to D&D, was here in the States. But somehow, like, England got a hold of stuff too, and they were just like going to town with things. Rollmaster, I've heard of that. This is cool. I like this. That's the thing, dude. They had some great illustrators. Leonard Elmore was a big artist. Maybe we should go through that book. Actually, I have that illustration book. We should go through some of the art of D&D. I actually have an art of D&D book too. There's some really good art in there. So here's is this an adventure? What is this? The Known World. Yeah, this might be like a bit of a, because this might even be some sort of like a little adventure here. Yeah, this chart looks like D&D. Yeah, this is a D&D chart. So this might be a little bit of a kind of a fun adventure. So they had stuff like that. Oh, this is neat. What's this? This is a cool illustration here too. So this is just a novel. Yeah, they had these D&D novels. Once you had people like Ari Salvatore and people in Ed Greenwood and these kind of writers go into the Forgotten Realms world, they did a freaking crud tons of novels in Forgotten Realms that are based on that world. Oh, look at this. Marvel. Slapstick. Little superhero. Yeah. Yeah, this is a Marvel superheroes character, Slapstick. So they got a little character here for you. That's cool. It's kind of fun. Oh, okay. Mayfair. DC Heroes 3rd edition Mayfair. This is the game we played. And then after Mayfair, there was another version that came out. I don't remember who came up with it. Ooh, I like this. This is cool. Okay, now, remember, this is 93. So, by the way, there are role-playing games, too, happening on the computer. And this is where SSI came in. So, SSI was Strategic Services or something. Strategic something. There's a strategic in there. Industries, whatever. And this is, I don't know if you can see here, but this is the freaking, oh my gosh, the memories this stuff brings back. The adventures. There was so much we played online. Or not online, on computer. Like, we played on the computer so much. We could have played, yeah. The grand finale of the meanest 3D graphic adventure series ever. So cool, dude. Now, though, it'd be so hard to play, just so archaic. And then Sierra Online, that was another company that did games. Yeah, that's actually really cool. It's cool graphics. Yeah, look, check out these cool graphics. Yeah, this is really neat. These are different games, little like reviews. Wow, that's cool. Quest with real people in real time in an epic that's real as a fantasy can get. 50 cents an hour. Okay, 50 cents an hour. Shadows of Yerbus lets you play with adventures from all over, all night, every night. 57 cents an hour is freaking pretty damn good. To play like a role-playing game with people online? Yeah, dude. Man, gosh. So cool. There's another Mayfair Games. I don't know what this is. Underground. What's this? I like this art. Who do you guys think this is? Almost looks like Gary Frank or somebody. I don't know. It's really good though. Oh, a little novel. This is cool. This little story. Another Tom Baxter. Short little story. So these are kind of fun. I mean, it's all about like stories, and it's just like the genre of fantasy, right? So it could be reviews, little tips and tricks, and then also some kind of just nice fiction stories. Greyhawk Adventures. Greyhawk Adventures is one of those. Again, I was talking about worlds in D&D. There's the two big ones, which is Forgotten Realms and Greyhawk Adventures. Those are the two big ones. Join the challenge of the RPGA Network. What is an RPGA Network? That's a beautiful cover. The colors is so nice on here. I mean, yeah, it's really well done. Biggest and better. Okay, members get award-winning monthly Polyhedron magazine. Can enter role-playing tournaments. I never understood the tournament thing. There is a tournament element to things like that. I just never really played a tournament. Werewolf Apocalypse. This is White Wolf. This is the company that came out of Vampire the Masquerade. Came out of this place too. This is cool. This is a really nice illustration too. I kind of wish you could see it without all the ad stuff. Like, just show us the art and then do another page with like ecology, love life of the Lamia. Don't know what the Lamia is, but a story told after the kids were sent upstairs. Oh, Lamia, like a name like Lamia, it's like Okay, labia, lamia. That's a cool cartoon. It's a great face. Look at that. It's really nice. It's really well done. Yeah, here's another one of these. Who is this artist? This Underground. What is this? I have no idea, but that he is somebody. Yeah, it's very good. I don't know who. Aeon at Flux. Oh, we got some cartoons. Cool. Oh, we got some more cartoons. Twilight Empire. Oh, this is fun. It's well done. Champions, that was another. ICE was another company. ICE did a game off of Tolkien's work. So there was a Tolkien game. Cool. Oh, dude. Miniatures. I got a bunch of miniatures I need to start painting again. I have too many hobbies right now. Al Qadim. Oh yeah, this was another like Middle Eastern, you know, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves type of scenario, like world. Cool. Dragon Mountain coming out. Very cool. Okay, there you go, guys. What do you think? Was that fun? Should I do more, or was that totally not something? Let me know. Bye, guys.